Power. Everyone wants it, but nobody admits it. They'll say, I just want peace. No, you don't. You want control. You want to wake up and know that life bends when you move. You want to be the person people listen to when you talk. You want that silent respect that fills the room before you even open your mouth. But here's the catch. Most people trade their power away for comfort. They don't lose it. They hand it over. They scroll, they complain, they wait for someone else to fix things. And the crazy part, they think they're powerless because of society. No, they're powerless because they forgot how to command themselves. A global survey by YouGov found that 78% of people feel like they have little or no control over their lives. Imagine that. Almost 8 out of 10 people walking around just existing, like extras in someone else's movie. The reason? They confuse freedom with ease. Real freedom isn't Netflix and snacks. Real freedom is being strong enough to say, no one's deciding my fate but me. So here's the first rule of power. Control your state before you control your life. If your emotions are your master, then you're not powerful. You're a puppet. People lose control in traffic, at work, over comments online. That's weakness disguised as expressing feeling. The powerful man or woman is emotionally unshakable. When chaos hits, they don't flinch because they know the calmest person in the room controls it. You think power is loud? It's not. It's quiet. It's the silence before the storm. The power is in restraint. The one who reacts least leads most. So start with this. When something upsets you, do nothing. Sit in the emotion. Don't act from it. You'll realize 90% of problems disappear when you stop giving your energy to nonsense. That's not apathy, that's mastery. That's rule 1. Master yourself, or you'll always be mastered by something else. Rule number 2, never be too available. You ever notice how the most respected people are always busy? That's not by accident. Scarcity creates value. You text too fast, say yes to everything, always show up when people call. Congratulations, you've just told the world you have nothing better to do. According to a 2024 survey by LinkedIn, 62% of professionals who practice strategic unavailability were promoted faster than their always available peers. Why? Because when people see your time as expensive, they treat you like someone worth respecting. You see, power isn't about dominating others, it's about controlling access to yourself. When you're too available, people start to expect you to serve them. But when you move with purpose, people start to earn you. Think of it this way. The sun shines every day and nobody looks at it for more than a second. But when it eclipses, the whole world stops to watch. That's what power feels like. You don't chase validation. You create curiosity. You're not the guy or girl who texts first every time. You're the one who makes people wonder what you're up to. You move in silence. You let your actions speak, not your constant updates. And this rule doesn't mean be arrogant. It means understand your worth. People respect what's rare. You're not a Wi-Fi connection. You don't have to be available 24/7. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals, you're saying no to your own greatness. Stop doing that. Protect your time like your life depends on it, because it does. Rule number 3. Don't seek approval. Command respect. Powerful people don't ask, do you like me? They ask, did I make an impact? There's a difference between being liked and being respected. Liked people are entertaining. Respected people are unshakable. In a psychology study by Harvard Business Review, leaders rated as too agreeable were 34% less likely to be promoted to senior positions. That's because being nice doesn't equal being strong. The world respects boundaries, not begging. Look, trying to please everyone is emotional suicide. You'll exhaust yourself trying to be universally approved. You'll bend so much one day you won't even recognize yourself in the mirror. Stop saying sorry for things that don't need apologies. Stop shrinking to make weak people comfortable. Power doesn't whisper. Power stands tall and says, this is who I am. You don't need everyone to clap. You need a few to listen. And here's the irony. Once you stop caring about being liked, people start admiring you, because deep down they wish they had that same freedom. The world follows certainty, not perfection, not politeness. Certainty. So be certain, move with purpose, respect will follow like a shadow that never leaves. Rule number 4, keep your moves private until they're solid. Everybody wants to announce their dreams. I'm going to start this business, I'm going to hit the gym, I'm changing my life. You post it, people clap. Dopamine hits, and your brain thinks you already achieved it. That's why most people quit halfway. According to research from NYU, people who announce goals publicly are 35% less likely to achieve them because public praise gives a false sense of completion. Powerful people move quietly. You don't see them working. You see the result. You're not supposed to prove anything to anyone while you're still building. You don't plant a seed and start screaming at the dirt, "Look at me." You water it in silence until the tree grows too tall to ignore. Let your success make the noise. You don't need validation, you need victory. And when you finally reveal your results, don't explain how hard it was. Just smile and say, "I told you." Power grows in silence. You don't need the crowd when you're building the kingdom. Rule number 5, discipline is the real flex. Everybody talks about motivation, but motivation is unreliable. It's a mood. Discipline is the weapon of kings. You think you need to feel like it to win? No. You need to do it especially when you don't feel like it. A 2023 Stanford study showed that people with consistent habits were 9 times more likely to reach their goals than those who relied on motivation alone. You don't rise to your dreams, you fall to your discipline. You'll never see a powerful person say, "I just didn't feel like it today." Power is built in the days when nobody's watching, when you're tired, bored, and still do it anyway. Funny thing, lazy people love comfort, but discipline creates comfort. Because when you work now, you rest later. But if you rest now, you'll work forever. Discipline doesn't mean you never relax. It means you earn it. You want to feel proud? Then make decisions that your future self will thank you for. Stop scrolling. Start executing. Stop waiting for motivation. Become it. You don't need a 5-year plan if you can't win a 5-minute battle with your own mind. Here's the truth. Power isn't about money, muscles, or followers. It's about mastery of self. The person who can command their emotions, focus their energy, protect their time, speak with certainty, and move with discipline, that's the one who's unstoppable. Every powerful person you admire started powerless. The only difference? They refused to stay that way. They stopped blaming the world and started building themselves. You don't need to be born rich, talented, or lucky. You just need to stop being weak. The second you decide, "I'm done living on autopilot," the world starts moving out of your way. And the irony? Once you gain real power, you don't even care about showing it, because true power doesn't need attention. It commands it. So remember, control yourself, protect your energy, don't chase approval, move in silence, and master discipline. These are the 5 rules of power. Live by them and the world will bend when you move.